Hey folks, how's it going? This is Iron Seagull here, and we did not get a roadmap today after all, but we got something else, a laundry list. I was not expecting that this week, so I guess next week we'll get a patch, though judging by the length of this one, it's going to be a pretty small patch. But there's also an attempt at damage control to go through before we get to the actual list of bug fixes that they're planning for the next update. So, they say, hey Simmers, welcome to the laundry list where we share the top community concerns that we're currently investigating and hope to resolve in an upcoming patch. As it's been a year since we first announced our team dedicated to tackling technical issues, we wanted to provide you with a quick update on their progress. Over the past 12 months, we've provided 7 dedicated laundry lists, fixed hundreds of issues, both new and older, with a focus on those most impacting the community. We've been pleased to make meaningful improvements and recognize that this work continues. Over the coming months, we will continue to experiment with new ways to provide more transparency into the top issues we're working on and make it easier to get that info via our Discord. This starts today as we've seen lots of great questions from the community and wanted to address many of them by sharing what goes into this process from start to finish. So they still have their dedicated bug fixing team. Could have fooled me. These laundry lists and patches have gotten a lot shorter with the bug fixes. Next, they talk about how the issue is discovered and verified. When a player reports an issue via our EA forums, a friendly community manager or EA forums super user will see if help can be provided through troubleshooting and alternative methods to try, confirming if the game is working as intended or if this may be an issue related to mods. If not, they'll check whether the issue has already been reported to merge it with an existing thread or start a new one. The ticket is then made for our quality assurance QA team to review. They may need to collect more information from players to reproduce the bug on their devices, which is critical for the next steps and why we always encourage players to provide as much specific detail as possible when reporting an issue. Our Sims teams are also discovering and reporting issues internally that get documented alongside player-reported issues. Due to the wide variety of freedom with The Sims 4, plus the randomness and variation in playstyles and player options, it's impossible to truly test every possible scenario. This means that some issues may only appear in specific environments. While we strive to address as many as we can prior to launch, we appreciate your understanding. When QA is able to reproduce the issue, they will file a ticket for an engineer to review and give it a severity rating, which can depend on how many votes it has received and how disruptive to gameplay the issue is for players. Your votes matter. Next, a fix is investigated and created. A team of engineers will be assigned to work on an issue and figure out the cause. The scope, type, and risk of bug fixes can vary wildly, from relatively simple fixes through to complete code system restructures. Given the almost infinite variations of devices, operating systems, unique combinations of Sims 4 content installed, unique gameplay styles, and mods downloaded, it can be no small feat to identify the root cause. Once the engineer understands what's causing the technical issue, they can start to plan how to best resolve it. Fixes can bring their own unique challenges, such as accidentally introducing more issues, which is the last thing we want to do. When the engineer has created a fix, the QA team comes back into the mix to test each fix before it's released to ensure the fix works as intended across all platforms. Then the fix is deployed to players. If that all looks good, the code is then submitted for review for final approval. Once approved, it's scheduled to be deployed during a specific release. We understand that with each update, there's the potential to disrupt your gameplay, and so our team takes care to group as many fixes together as possible to limit downtime. This essential yet often behind the scenes work involves collaboration across multiple teams. We prioritize issues based on both the reports and votes from the community, as well as the bugs identified by our QA team. Thank you for your continued reports and votes on what issues you want us to address. Now for the reported issues they're investigating for the next update. Fishing spots in Sulani errors. Finally! After finishing any quest, if the sim travels to another lot, the quests reappear. Unable to place the rock-solid foe wall due to big footprint. Back plate of toilet does not hide in wall. Leaves and branches become more visible when hovering and rotating the Olive View Forever tree plant. Textured glass swatches are missing for the Wave Goodbye privacy screen object. The Throne of Stone toilet's backplate is now properly hidden when placed against a wall. The last one is just that same issue with the Olive View Forever plant. It's just listed twice for some reason, but it does link to the exact same thread. So there are other issues that do not have an EA forum thread that they're also working on. They do mention that the save corruption and weather effects occurring indoors are top voted issues. But man, it is so discouraging that we've gone almost half a year and they're still not sure what is causing the weather effects occurring indoors. I mean, at least with the save file corruption, there's multiple issues that tie into it, so that is a lot more complicated to fix. But the seasons, weather, that's the selling point of the whole expansion pack, and it's taking this long. So that's just another thing where I was thinking, okay, yeah, that dedicated bug fixing team was let go, but apparently they haven't been. So it makes me want to bang my head against the wall. I would not be shocked if we're in December and this issue is still not fixed, because no matter how much they explain their process, it's not changing the fact that there still appears to be no urgency to fix this, even though Seasons is one of, maybe even their best-selling Sims 4 expansion pack, and they have been very quick to fix some issues in the past that have raised a lot of controversy. I wish this was being given that sort of urgency. I wish at least during this downtime between expansion packs that they would fix way more bugs, but then it seems like they just fix more bugs when a new pack is about to release, but then more annoying issues get introduced. So it's just, there's an uphill battle constantly. I just don't know why they don't fix more bugs when there's not a pack that's about to release. There's only one exception I can think of, because with the past couple updates, they actually have fixed a bunch of issues with businesses and hobbies. But other than that, not really a whole lot as of recently. And that wraps up another Sims info and thoughts video, so feel free to let me know your thoughts in the comment section below on this laundry list, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to keep up with my latest gaming content. I will talk to you all later, and have a great day. Thanks for watching!